Hey everybody, it's Handsome Phantom here, and we're doing an unboxing. We're here with Brandon, our friend Ben.
Hey.
Welcome for your first time on our YouTube show.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome. It's good to have you here. We have the Nintendo Switch, and we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, this giant box. We're going to do two videos here. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the Switch. So Brandon, I'll have you put this aside. Now before we start here, guys, I prepared before this day, and I got some extra accessories.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, this so I got a USB-C to regular USB, so you can charge it on the go, as well as a SanDisk 64 gig
Piece of plastic.
piece of plastic.
Yeah,
Much more acceptable.
Nice.
Yeah, because this thing I think only has like 32 gigs.
I think it is 32, yeah, so you're doubling.
All right, so here we go. The box is surprisingly small.
It
I
is.
mean,
it's
cute.
Like unsettlingly small.
I'm thinking that there can't be much fluff in here, based
No.
upon how big I think the Switch is.
All
Now,
right.
none of us have seen it in person yet.
No,
Right.
this is exciting,
So-
and I'm glad you touched on that.
Yeah.
We've never seen it in person.
So we really don't know. We haven't
Yeah.
got our hands on it at all. So this is going to be an interesting experience.
All right, so here we go. As you can see, I got the neon Joy-Con, of course.
Which is fantastic.
Fantastic. So we're gonna open up here. Here we go.
Holy.
That's very neon.
That is way more. So like, that's
Let's
more
see.
neon than I thought it was. This is almost like a candy red. Or,
Yes.
Or like pastoral or something.
It's almost now. Maybe it's just because we have the daylight bulbs in here, but it almost looks like a salmon color.
It does. Or
Let's go ahead and pull this out.
It's almost pink instead of the red that I expected it to be.
I think you mean coral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is what you,
So what's interesting
the
about
debate
this?
between salmon and coral begins.
Ben, you and I are both the same way. We become obsessive when we are about to buy something.
I wouldn't say obsessive. I'd say super obsessive.
Super obsessive.
Yeah.
So I've seen this so many times online, and to actually have it in my hand,
Look
it
how
feels surreal.
the black looks so good against the like colored. Like I just love that.
I can't believe how much I love the red.
It's
I mean-
it's really cool.
So let's go ahead and go ahead and get the blue out.
Grab that. Can I get it? Here.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm feeling a little bit underwhelmed by my choice of gray instead of the neon.
Brandon, how's it smell? I know
Taste
that.
it. It doesn't.
Can I?
It doesn't have an incredible
Yes.
smell.
Please, sir.
So okay, so how would you be holding this? Like
This is well. It depends on how you want to do it.
show like two player. So you would be like this, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the. So that's if you're using it as one. Obviously, you can have the two
Yeah.
in your hand at once. Let's get the console out itself. Here we go.
Not
Well, this
quite
one's-
as not quite as dainty as I thought it was.
So
But still, it's
Still kind of small.
It's a little bit underwhelming, but it's underwhelming in a way like the remote for my my Fire TV.
Way too small.
It's way too small, but it works.
Yeah.
It does everything you need it to do. And I think that's exactly
That's
what
actually
this
smaller
is.
than I thought it was going to
So-
be as well.
something that I found extremely surprising is that when you have both Joy-Cons on, this thing is lighter than the Wii U gamepad.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I think that's actually perfect because if you're trying to take it on the go, you could definitely notice weight.
Yeah.
And you know, we've talked about that with mobile gaming before, I think.
So I'll say right off the bat, like it feels great. It feels, I don't know. I mean, some Nintendo products, like especially like the 3DS XL, feel like toys almost. Here, go ahead and hold this here, and you'll see the build quality. It feels nice, solid.
It does.
It feels like it's made for adults.
This
you
feels
know?
like a lot of times you would get a DVD player for the back of your seat in the van.
Yeah.
And this kind of feels like a very similar. Like it's still quality, but it's very much obvious that it's this is supposed to be transported.
Plastic is a slightly different color.
So okay, I've been waiting to do this for months.
Wait. Are you ready? Oh, okay.
Switch.
There we go. Let's put this other one on.
Oh, it looks so good with the.
Wow,
That really does look good together.
that is
Yeah.
Wow.
man.
I don't
and
even
just,
know. It's hard to know what the camera shows, but whatever color this looks like to you, and both the Joy-Cons look like to you, they are lighter than that. They are more neon than that.
Wow. I absolutely love it, dude. It looks so bright and beautiful. Like,
Can I try it out?
yeah, go ahead and hold it.
Ooh, that
And
is.
we'll get into the rest of the box while you do that. So here's, let's get rid of the boring stuff first. These are the Joy-Con holders.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The-
Great piece.
so you can have easier access. We'll just put those aside because they're not
They're not fun.
Super exciting. We have an HDMI cable. Thanks for another one of those. Here is the power adapter. This thing's like $30 if you want to get one separately.
Can you believe that they used to not put HDMI cords in things that required it? Like, at what point was that not like a dick move?
It's
Ever?
when, there was a time when HDMI cables were like really expensive. So
But here's the interesting thing. There was also a time when you did not buy a console without a game. So now we get an HDMI cord, but we don't get a game.
We don't get a
And
game.
we were talking about that on the podcast. We were really, the Wii U had some good pack-in games, right? Nintendo Switch.
Well, the Wii U, it depends on which version you bought for the pack-in.
But is there any pack-in game at all
No.
for the Switch?
Not right now.
And that's what I'm saying.
Well, you get the whole Switch action.
For now.
Oh, okay. So now we have the Joy-Con grip.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, let's go. So there's these buttons on the back here that you press, and then you can slide these off.
So you can buy ones of these that charge your controller
And this
while
one,
you're playing them,
yeah.
right? This is not that. It doesn't come with a game like that.
So we'll go ahead and slide this in here.
Oh, that felt satisfying. I wasn't even holding
It's
it.
very, very.
Oh, nice.
So there it is. There's the little dog.
That's such a little cute little package there. It's so nice.
And wow, this feels like surprisingly really great.
That's gonna be like what it is on the couch. You know what I mean? So this is like.
Honestly, I'm gonna bring that with me probably when I travel. Though I hear the best way travel, like the tablet mode is cool, but a lot of people say that on the system itself.
Yeah. Let's try this. So this is interesting because I expected with how deep the controller is that your hands wouldn't fit right on it. And instead this actually feels like it was made for my hands. Which of course is the desired effect, but it's way more comfortable than I expected actually.
Dude, can we get some kickstand action?
Yeah, let's get the kickstand. So I've heard that it feels like kind of like it's difficult to get. Oh no, that's okay. So there we go. So here's the kickstand. That's it. So you can.
So I just want a quick comparison, just to see how it feels different.
Yeah.
This is my iPhone 7 Plus, and see how it compares.
Yeah.
For the camera here, it's actually
Honestly?
not a lot bigger of a screen, but it feels a lot bigger and more. It feels definitely sturdier, but lighter. It's like feel the difference there. There's not a whole lot of difference in weight.
There's really not,
Which is
and it's really
kind of
it's
surprising.
really strange. This is probably honestly about the size of like a Note or something.
Yeah.
One of those like phablets. This is crazy.
So let's get this one last piece, and then we've unboxed everything. This is the dock.
Oh, I can't believe how good this looks. These colors are like. I don't even know.
So there's the dock. It's pretty much literally just a piece of plastic that has some wiring in it. This is so you can put the Switch in your TV. Now, one thing, make sure you close this. I've
So you
seen
don't
I've
rip
seen
it.
it burst out, which is reattachable really easily. But so this just
devastating.
there you go, and then it's in TV mode. And there you go. Then you can wire it in. This thing like pops out for wiring.
Now here's something I have to worry about that you two do not. Will my kids be able to easily snatch it out of there?
Yes, I can definitely could see that happening.
Yeah.
Because it just comes right in and out. But that's part of the magic.
That is true. Yeah.
How does it? Okay, so it has like little.
Let's get these boys out.
Has, like,
Can I see those?
little
Here,
tiny
I'm gonna.
guys. There you go.
We're gonna put the this little side holders on there. Which so there's these little buttons here, which kind of are hard to press when you're in sideways mode. We gotta put the plus with the plus because you can mess it up. Now, one thing I've been worrying about, I was thinking like when you're using one for each person. I was thinking about how the right Joy-Con, this analog is right in the center.
Right.
Here. But it's actually not as bad as I thought it would feel. So this is kind of interesting.
It's not bad.
I'm wondering if I was holding them separately, playing in tablet mode, if I'd want this on or off. It's definitely...
The buttons seem way more substantial.
Here's the thing. What's important is I'm thinking about playing Mario Kart. Playing like Mario Kart, just fine.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with this at all.
Here's the first gripe I have about any kind of the feel on the system, is that this is in my way. The cord here and the attachment is in my way, or at least it feels like it's in my way of holding it.
Can you take it off?
No.
Sure you-
I mean, yeah. I mean, this is on there because they've got the motion games and stuff.
Right.
They don't want you throwing
can
your
take it off,
controller.
but that's not the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the that's a minimal gripe, but that's the
Yeah.
only gripe I have about how it feels. Like
I'm still interested in this.
with the original Wii and even the Wii U, the controllers are very clunky. I think.
No, honestly, there's not much to this. Like, seriously.
Let's see. I want to put this the Joy-Cons back on the system before we
HDMI. Yeah.
end out the video. Woo, that felt not good. I wonder if I did this wrong with flat lock. Oh no.
I think
Okay.
the lock is for the cord strap.
Oh yeah, you gotta press this. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on.
So not entirely intuitive.
How does this come off? I'm pressing the button back
I
here.
actually can't.
It's permanent.
I have to say, I have to say though, if that's the weakest part of the design, that's pretty good.
So the one thing that we were talking about this earlier is you can't charge it while it's in tablet mode because this is where the thing is.
Could you
The
charge
plug.
it if you were playing it or if it was laid
Oh,
down
yeah.
flat? Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the things that they were like is like you put the kickstand up and then you're holding them.
Right.
It's not a possibility if you want to charge it and do that.
Right.
Which seems kind of
Have you held it like this?
I have not.
it could have
Go
been
for it.
it could have been fixed so easily if they would have put it at the top, which doesn't
But
really make
then,
sense
but
to
the
me.
thing is, you got to do the dock because they want you to be able to just
You know what? I guess you're right.
yeah.
Here's my.
Can you try to put it on the dock with
Oh yeah.
the controllers on?
It's really interesting because most of the other handhelds I have, 3DS especially, like your hands almost feel like they're going to take over part of the screen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas here it's very intentional. The screen and your hands are separate.
Yeah.
That's
It feels
what
really
you feel like,
nice.
Yeah.
And so here we'll.
So where's the stylus?
Where is the sound? And there you go. Docked, and then your Joy-Cons are charging.
Look at that.
So
The camera can see
Charging.
it, but I want to see it. I want to see it with the guy with the boys on the side.
So
That's nice.
you couldn't charge your Joy-Cons other than that. Is that correct?
unless you have one of the charging
Right.
or one of the power charger things, this is seriously just basically a
Plastic.
piece of plastic.
So let's say though, this has probably been discussed ad nauseum, but
Yeah.
I'm playing 5 hours of Zelda at home. I didn't buy a new charging controller.
hmm
I'm gonna have to take a break to charge my controllers.
It's possible. I think you could, if let's say your controllers die, you could plug it in directly to the bottom
Right.
and charge it while playing in handheld mode.
You just couldn't do it on the. It's possible that if you only wanted to play on TV mode,
Right.
that your controllers could run out of battery. Yes.
Right. Okay.
So.
That's a little disappointing, but overall, not that bad of a flaw compared
Yeah,
with,
and of course they give you an expensive option,
Right.
but
So,
looks so good.
As a businessman, I understand.
I think this wraps it up for our unboxing here. We have the Switch. Brandon and I will be talking about on the podcast like crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be great. So, as I mentioned earlier, we are about to unbox Legend of Zelda Special Edition. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Watch that video as well. And thanks for watching this video. As always, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know, are you getting a Switch? And what do you think of it? Or maybe you just do not care. And that's fine too. Leave a comment. Let us know why you don't care. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks guys for joining me. We'll see you next time.